The Rhine, Main, and Danube once passed through principalities ruled by mighty dynasties that shaped incredible civilizations. Today, these jewels of Europe still stand. So many of the villages along these great rivers have lived a charmed life and remain as beautiful and engaging as ever. Along these old trade routes, you'll encounter all the very best that Europe has to offer. So step aboard a Scenic spaceship and you'll only need to unpack once as we deliver you straight to the heart of the jewels of Europe. Your journey into wonder begins in the Hungarian capital of Budapest, a city rich in history dating back to the 1st century BC. For those with a penchant for architecture, why not take a guided tour of the city and enjoy the visual feast of Art Nouveau on display? Or perhaps you'd rather discover why Budapest is known as the City of Spas and unwind as the ancient Romans once did at the invigorating thermal spas. And for history enthusiasts, the Hospital in the Rock recounts a poignant, emotive story of World War II and the Hungarian Revolution of 1956. You'll bid see ya to Budapest and reacquaint yourself with the 5-star Scenic spaceship. As we cruise the mighty Danube towards the resplendent city of Vienna, savour the inspiring scenery from the comfort of our lavish lounges and viewing areas. Not forgetting to use your Riverview GPS device for enthralling onboard commentary. You may want to ask your butler to prepare some evening wear for a glorious evening at Vienna's Palais Lichtenstein. A glass of fine Austrian sekt awaits for you to enjoy before being completely enchanted by a private concert featuring ballet and the enduring music of Strauss and Mozart. On your second day in Vienna, as the music still lingers serenely in your mind, enjoy a range of free choice options at your leisure. A visit to Vienna's world-renowned riding school. Perhaps you'd like to arouse your palate by tasting your way around the local market. Select the shop with a chef option and wander in style in the esteemed company of our resident culinary master. Alternatively, for budding historians, a guided tour of Bratislava or Schönborn Palace awaits. For a change of pace, as we leave Vienna behind, choose a guided cycle along the Danube River on our courtesy e-bikes, from Dürnstein to Melk through stunning Wachau Valley. Once we arrive in Melk, the chance to explore the magnificent Melk Abbey awaits. Founded in 1089, this is one of the most spectacular monasterial buildings in the world. And as the day draws to a close, toast the day's discovery with Scenic Sundowners. The next day we travel to picturesque Salzburg. To enrich the day's experience, the best of the Sound of Music and Salzburg show will transport you to another time and place. Based on the timeless movie of the same name, this exclusive production, performed in the rolling hills of Salzburg, will astonish you with its meticulous sets and iconic music from the film. As the Alps slowly descend from view, take some time to relax and enjoy the onboard amenities. It won't be long before you're warmly welcomed by the city of Regensburg. From its medieval old town to the striking Bavarian forest on its border, Regensburg offers a rich array of experiences, all awaiting to be savoured. Sailing on to Nuremberg, a city steeped in history, where free choice options include visits to the heart-rending World War II sites. Or for something lighter, the taste of Nuremberg is pure Bavarian indulgence for the taste buds. There's just something about cobbled streets that brings a place to life with history. In Bamberg, you'll have the chance to walk them as medieval traders once did, accompanied by an experienced local guide whose familiarity and love for the town will enhance your time there tenfold. Then we proceed to Wrzburg, where free choice comes in the shape of a visit to the bishop's residence palace. Once described by Napoleon as the nicest parsonage in Europe, you'll soon understand why as you amble through its magnificent halls and sample exquisite local wine, before moving on to Wrzburg for a chance to celebrate Scenic's version of the world's largest beer festival, Oktoberfest, an experience with large helpings of laughter and a side of revelry. As morning breaks, we arrive in Rudolph, a place that evokes thoughts of fairy tales and folklore, for a guided visit of Siegfried's Mechanical Museum. And as the Scenic spaceship moves from Rudolph to Marksburg, we'd advise taking to the viewing areas, as this portion of the voyage through the World Heritage listed Rhine Gorge is perhaps the most spectacular on any European waterway. Our final scenic and rich experience will submerge you in medieval ambience at Marksburg Castle. There you'll be invited to engage in an indulgent medieval banquet where the merriment is abundant and the red wine flows freely. As your journey enters its final days, why not stroll through the streets of Cologne and stop to gaze skyward at the filigree twin towers of its illustrious cathedral, before the tour comes to a final stop in Amsterdam. Save time for one last spot of relaxation on the deck before using your free choice option to soak in a bit of quintessential Holland at Zaanstad. With its windmills and open-air conversation area, it's Holland straight from a postcard. By now, you'll have adored the jewels of Europe in all their iridescent glory. And although the cruise will have come to an end, the memories will live on forever. Because in life, it's vital that we never lose our sense of wonder.